Rio going to be peeking in towards mid. 3 players already pushing this position, trying to take the control. Axile dispatches the first and the second. Well, he said he was one to watch, didn't we? And well, all the kills are just falling in favour towards Cloud9 B8. Well, they've been overrun.
Yeah, Hobbit gets some dualies for free and immediately puts them to work. Inters has spotted these remaining players, and Shiro is actually removed by Wrinkle, so Wrinkle will keep an eye on that tally. He's now 1 up on Shiro. But it's a very difficult retake if they do want to attempt it. And Hobbit is even on the flank with the dual Berettas. It's a difficult engagement from such a range, but he does bring Wrinkle down low, but Wrinkle hits one onto Axile. All right, that's what we're talking about here. Hobbit looking for this fight onto Amster and is going to go down. So B8, they can't quite go for this round, but they did a lot of damage.
Yeah, it's another little warning. It's an even playing field more towards B.
Wrinkle looking for this fight with Shiro, and Axile's going to swing out and find one. The second potential was there because he was low. Shiro's going to spot this player out towards long, and now Axile wants to start to crunch on. Players falling back through the smoke, and Shiro gets that low HP player as well. So they put it back into the 3 versus 3, put that utility down and plant the bomb. Now the retake, they do have players on this flank ready to go for it as well. So definitely is on.
Yeah, Alex just biding his time, going to be waiting to regroup with Amster. Could drop in some utility, but Shiro's good with the Galil headshot. No kit in play, so if Bait wants to go for this, they need to start making a move. 2 versus 2, as Amster does find Shiro. Suddenly it gets a little bit more dangerous, but Axile will convert. Wrinkle is the unknown entity, but spotted out on the cross. And whilst this round will be expensive for Cloud9, they still will lock that one in.
Forces him all the way back to CT.
Look at the pace of the execute being thrown in by Cloud9. So many Molotovs just really leading the charge. Amster can't quite deny the bomb. It is body blocked. So Cloud9 will establish the authority in the afterplan. 5 versus 5, and Hobbit and Inter's been brought down low, but look at Shiro biding his time, working his way forward. They need to get a move on though, because Bait, they are considering going for this. Napoli catches out the first through the smoke. The spam doesn't quite line up, but that's when Hobbit will try and step in. And look at Shiro in the back lines. That's the AWP dispatched off. It should be a Cloud9 round through and through.
Yeah, Axile spotting Alex as soon as he went for the defuse, makes that kill all too
middle. Victor got to be careful. Up close and personal. MP9 actually reigns supreme and even gets a second. That's really good damage done. And Captain Kirker steps in with the Deagle. Cloud9 got to be careful. These rifles, they can be recovered.
Yes, on a light bite as well. That's a huge double up to be able to find both those players. And the fact that Captain Kirker is there as well, even to get the third, is huge. He's not looking particularly confident to go and collect that rifle, which might be the right decision. Shiro is there, at least on ledge in towards mid. Axile looking to group up with him. 2 versus 4. They pulled off a 3v5 before, and the B bomb side is very lightly defended. You can see it's a 2-2 split at the moment. Beta looking to maybe play retake on this one because Wrinkle's not even watching onto the side. He's holding the flank through mid. So it's only Captain Kirker here who is actually on the site, and he's kind of tucked in. Might try and swing out on the contact. Axile throwing some utility. Sure, still hasn't committed to. He's waiting to see if a flank comes through mid, but Beta playing this very patiently.
Got Wrinkle rotated over with the Deagle now. Could even take first contact if Axile crosses on over. Aware there could be a player in the close corner. Wrinkle makes his move, and that's when Captain Kirker strikes. Shiro left alone versus 4. Just to contend with the Deagles, but there's only 15 seconds. He needs to try and plant the bomb, and as soon as he tries to punch in the digits, they're going to try and completely swarm on his position. Wrinkle locks that one in. Bait steal that round away.
Trade kill not available. Now they're going to once again test in towards Hector's domain. They've got a boost set up here. Hector comes out ahead. Captain Kirker is here. There is no way into cave. Cannot get past this defense from Bait. Inters is looking for the fight. Hobbit does actually find Hector with a nade, but not until after he has gone down. It is a martyrdom kill. Axile now in a 1 versus 3. A smoke straight into his face. Considering pushing through it. Alex. Okay, he's not going to push through it. Sits back, going to wait this one out. Does have time to work with. And Captain Kirker is low, and this flank is coming through from Amster. There's a world here where Axile is able to put this together.
So impressed with this CT setup. Just by how willing they are. Just play their own game. It's what they need to do, and it is working. Because currently it looks like a third round will be put on the board, especially with Amster flanking on over towards ramp. Axel really has no... Even with this two-man advantage, he's still trying to get even more purchase from his position. Will be spotted out by the gap. Oh, Captain Kirker gets caught out with utility in his hands. Got to be careful for B8 because it's now an even playing field. 3 versus 3, bomb planted, but the retake it is on. Look at them, they're all flanking from the same position. Trade space is going to be good here.
Yeah, and Axel's getting information. He's pushed up towards CT. A smoke goes down as well, so they don't have to worry about that position for a while. They can focus their attention on this flank that's coming through. Intez is holding deep in towards ramp. Amster on the other side of this, waiting for the contact from his team to come through. They're coming out through cave together. Shiro has spotted this, and he's looking for the fight. A smoke is going to block off Axel's view, but he's looking to fight through it, and the damage is done. Shiro and Intez both find a kill apiece. For Alex, there is little he can do. He does a bit of chip damage, but takes some in response. He's going to have to slinker away. Cloud9, they convert that, and that was from that 3v5 disadvantage.
They can really try and contend with this.
They've also got to play around in Temple, so if this is an A-Rap, plenty of defense here. The spam does come through. It looked like Intez might be able to slip by, but Alex does catch him, and more spam damage done by Alex. Brought down Nafany to half, but they do manage to get this bomb across. Intez coming through as well. This could be a wrap onto A, but Wrinkle has the read. He's set up. Intez has dealt with one of these donut players, but there's still one to play. He's been brought low as well. Amps is going to finish him off, and here's Wrinkle on the defense. Catches off the bomb. It's dropped straight into his arms, and he gets Shiro as well. Oh, the smoke actually goes deeper than he thought. The Sentry catching him off, and Hobbit, this kill should be free. And even sees the second player. What a double from Hobbit.
Oh, even Molotov out Amster. It's Hobbit's mid, and B8, well, they're trying to live in it, but they can't contend with Inters and the Tech 9. Suddenly Wrinkle needs to hold firm as 3 players walk their way out towards A main. It's the perfect timing. He's not expecting this. About to be shot in the back of the head. Thanks to all of Hobbit's commotion and Inters. He even locks in this cave player. Captain Kirker will strike back, but it comes at a very heavy cost of his HP bar. Cloud9, it's a very comfortable round all off the back of Hobbit.
Yeah, immediately they're looking to try and catch off Captain Kirk. I don't want anything held over into the follow-up, but with Axel going down, I'm not sure they want to commit too many resources to this because rounds have been sort of eluding them recently, which has actually affected their economies. So Captain Kirk should be a lot into the final round of play, but that doesn't seem to matter for Hobbit. Charging through with the Tech 9 finds one. Alex doubles up in response, but Intez has found a way through. This A-bomb site is actually undefended at the moment. You can see Bait are starting to scramble their rotations over. Captain Kirker has made his way here. There is a player in towards mid in Hector, but Wrinkle is nowhere in sight, and that's allowed so much ground to be taken here for Axel. Captain Kirker arrives and catches off Axel. Gives him the man advantage. The bomb is going to go down. AK even picked up here, and you can see they're ready for this fight to come through. Utility being thrown through. It's flanked from Wrinkle. He's going to start to fall back and group up with his teammates. Now, Shiro and Intez, no utility to work with, just have to come out ahead in these duels. There's smokes and kits galore for Bait, so everything is in their favor in this retake.
Shiro catches out Captain Kirker just as he's pulling the gun back out of his pocket. Inters with the spam. It was fall in favor to already being lined up for this A attack. 2 defenders are here for Cloud9, trying to contend with it. Shiro, you can see, he's just tucked in behind this position. Axel takes first contact here. They need to clear this position, otherwise Shiro, well, he's going to be in for a number of kills. There he goes, strikes in for the first flashbang. Will rain out. Captain Kirker is aware, but Shiro, oh, he's doing everything. Even gets a reload into the mix. Still, doesn't matter. B8, they still have the player advantage coming into this. Bomb needs to be planted. Wrinkle close to the smoke. That's where he will meet his demise. Nafany even running through.
Down to this close combat angle. C9 have really established control early here. Bait have nothing to work with.
No, they've even just set up the MP9s for success. Trying to get up close and personal just on the cusp of the utility. Although, we are talking about utility. Another smoke's been thrown down in towards B. That's the last one that's been used up. Well, Bait, they've just held all of theirs. Hobbit will catch out Alex. Even swings in for the second. Hector will trade, but it is expensive for his HP, and Axel just steps right in, drops that bomb. And here's the other MP9, ready to do the damage. Captain Kirker not even ready for it. Nafany doubles up.
Not sure if he even caught that player running out, but now he's definitely alerted to it. And Hobbit is here as well, playing around this smoke. Captain Kirker looking for the fight, but Hobbit comes out ahead. And Hector playing around the smoke as well. Wrinkle fully blinded. Hobbit's able to get that kill. Now they have the man advantage. Hector looking to take the fight to them, but look at the flank. Alex is on his way through. Shiro looks sort of aware of it, but is taken down in the smoke. 2 versus 2 now. Axel, he's got the AWP of his own, is going to spot out Alex. He's trying to play around with this utility to find a way in. But that bomb, it has to be defused. There's so little time left, and Amster not yet dealt with, but that's where Axel strikes. The AWP holding ramp, and Intez is going to steal it away with the defuse.
What a
Success. Hector on the T side now, looking to try and prise this one open, and it's this boost set up onto the boxes in play. This worked for them on their defense. Will it work for C9? The first comes through, and the second, exactly as intended.
A little bit of the taste of the old medicine. 1 kill and assist for each player. 55 seconds left. Get control back off shelf, but look at Hobbit. He's ready for this peak. Wrinkle will actually pre-fire the position, but Hobbit's good for a kill and a half. Trying to make their way through towards Donut, but guess who's here? It's Axel. 24-12. Score leader on the server. Jumps up, catches out one. Alex will trade. 35 seconds left. Can place the bomb down. But this clutch, it feels a little bit out of the realms of possibility. Trying to reset in towards mid. Does actually catch off Nafany. Okay. There could be a spanner in the works. Cloud9 now need to split up their forces. 1 towards A, 1 towards B. But Inters is Alex ready for this angle? Not quite. More of what we expected. Coming over onto the CT side of Ancient for Cloud9. B8. They're going to give this one last hurrah. Try and go down towards this A bomb site. Shiro is holding. Oh, doesn't fire, instead waits. Amster's removed. Axel then steps in, drops the bomb. It looks like it could be the beginning of the end.
Shiro misses a shot there onto Alex, but gets the second chance. Hobbit finds one as well, and it's all onto Hector. Nafany finds him, and it's going to be...